Welcome. This is going to be a 10-minute hamstring opener or a more advanced hamstring stretching routine. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Good. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. Let's go ahead and I'll turn sideways here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, let's hinge at the waist. So you hopefully have already worked out, you're pretty warm. Or if you haven't, that's okay. Let's go to the point where this feels good or you feel that stretch and you're hinged here. Back is nice and flat. We're not rounded quite yet. We're here, sticking our hips back as you stretch here. Let's go down, walk the hands down. Good, exhale here. Inhale, let's halfway lift. So get your back nice and flat. Exhale, hands to the floor. As much as possible, bend your knees if you need to. And then inhale back up. Exhale, arms out. Inhale back up. And exhale down. Good, let's do that one more time. Warming up those hamstrings a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms out. Inhale back up. Now let's exhale down again. This time let's go a little bit further here. Inhale, let's have a nice flat back. Shoot your head forward. Exhale back down. Good. Now, let's hold here for just a second. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, let's place the hands to the floor. I want you to step your right foot back into a lunge position. Okay, so we're going to drop that knee down to the floor and we're going to come up on the knee. Now, we're going to place that heel on the ground, okay? Heel on the ground here. This is where we want our hips to be stacked here. You want them to be nice straight across. So you might have to pull this hip back. Tendency is to push this hip forward. That was exaggerated, but here. Now, we're holding here. We're going to hinge over this front leg. Without bringing that hip forward, hinge, keeping our back nice and straight. We want our toe up, we want it pointed back towards us, and we're holding here. Inhale, and exhale. You can bring it down as far as you can, trying to keep that back nice and flat. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Now on this one, go ahead and round on that exhale. Let's hold here. You should be feeling that pretty intensely through that hamstring. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right. Let's go ahead and come forward into lunge position. Bring that foot forward and hinge here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, let's go ahead and stick the left foot back. Left foot back, same thing. Let's drop that back knee down. Go ahead and come up on that knee and we're putting that heel to the ground, toe towards us. Stacking those hips, make sure the hips are straight here. Okay, a little bit of balance, yes. All right, let's go ahead and inhale, shoulders back and down, and exhale, hinge over that hamstring. My right side is always tighter than my left, but I don't know, I think everybody has a strong side. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Flat back still. Now let's go ahead and round into this one. Inhale, and exhale. One more, if your hip has snuck forward like mine did, pull it back. Inhale and exhale. Good, let's go ahead and come back to lunge position. Now we're gonna step both foot back into plank, all right? Now we're gonna take the left foot, we're gonna bring the knee to your wrist, okay? Knee to the wrist, and then we're going to take, we're gonna take and sit down into this position. We want our knee in the back on the floor. This it'll stretch a little bit, but not quite our targeted areas here. This is called the pigeon. If this hurts your knee in the front or anything, please don't do it. There's a different way we can stretch this. But here's our position. So our goal is to get nice and flat here. The better you get at this, the further out this leg can come. Mine's still tucked in pretty good. So we'll hold here for a second. Kind of settle into here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let's walk the hands forward and hinge here. So we're laying flat. Inhale and exhale. Now we're holding this for 30 seconds because 30 seconds helps us to gain that flexibility that we're looking for. 30 seconds to a minute. And studies really show that that is a very beneficial amount of time to increase that flexibility. So we're going to hold for just a little bit longer here. If it's uncomfortable, breathe into it, right? The more you can breathe into that discomfort, not pain, discomfort, then the better stretch we're getting throughout this whole part of the body. Okay, let's go ahead and walk the hands back up. Nice job. We're gonna tuck the toe in the back, lift up. Here, let's come to here. Let's go ahead and press the heels back. Press the back nice and flat. So you're thinking about pressing your chest towards the back wall and pushing those heels down as much as possible. Good. Now let's come to plank position. We're going to take that right leg. We just did the left leg. Take that right knee to meet the right wrist and push that other leg back. All right. Now, as you can see, I'm less flexible on this side. My glutes are a little bit further off the ground. That's okay. So we'll stretch this one out. We want to be on that knee, not sideways. So if you're sitting here, that's okay if it feels okay for you, but you want to be able to get up on that knee and really stretch throughout this whole area, okay? So hold here for just a second. Inhale and exhale. Now let's walk the hands forward and hinge here. Hinge over that front leg. Again, we're going to hold this for about 30 seconds here. Inhale and exhale. If it becomes uncomfortable, shift around a little bit, but try to hold through the discomfort. That's what builds that flexibility. Our muscles like to do the repetitive motion and then they get tight doing that. So this is a great way to get them nice and flexible again. Inhale and exhale. Couple more seconds here. So you can always do this while you're watching TV as well. Just hold a stretch. It's always good. It's always a good idea. Inhale and exhale. Good. So now we're going to push up and let's go ahead and roll onto the side and bring that leg around. Good. So next, we're going to come here, feet straight out. Go ahead and inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, hinge at the waist here. Now we're thinking about pushing our hips back as we push the head forward and hinging into this. This is going to be a deep hamstring, yes? I'm coming forward here. Inhale and exhale. Try to pull yourself down as much as possible. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now where you feel that point that it kind of feels like you can't go much further, hold there. And then on the next exhale, you might be able to go a little bit further. Good. All right, let's go ahead and walk the legs up. All right, we're gonna go to a wide V stance here, okay? Now, we're gonna work on the adductors just a little bit with the hamstrings here. So first thing we're gonna do Inhale, arm up. And we're going to bring this arm down to your right side and tip here. We're keeping our hips to the ground and going to the side. If you can touch that toe, that's great, but our goal is to go over the top, not to the front, okay? So over the top, keeping both butt cheeks on the ground. Inhale and exhale. If you want to bring this arm out, if you can, that's great. Mine needs to stay in a little bit, but inhale here and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's go to the other side. Again, drop the arm down and bring this arm over the top. If you can touch your toe, that is awesome. That's a great position. We're working towards touching our toe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, you might feel that all throughout the side. Coming back up. Now we're gonna raise our arms up, turn our body, and hinge to the right side here. Our goal is to keep this butt cheek on the ground as we hinge. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, let's walk it back up. Inhale, brings the arms up. Remember, shoulders stay down. Turn, other leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Hold here. All right, come back up. This time, let's go to the middle. Inhale, and let's go ahead and bring the hands down and walk as far forward as you can. Now, we don't want our toes to tip forward. That's not doing us any good. So, only stretch to where those toes stay pointing upright. Heels flexed, okay? So we're here. So you can come down further, but then my toes start to drop. So we want to keep them up. Let's go ahead. Shoulders back and down, nice flat back here. So we're gonna hold with a nice flat back for about 10 seconds. And then you can drop your head and whatever feels good to you, okay? Whatever you feel like is stretching the most, you can drop your head if you'd like, or you can try to keep this nice flat back and hold and push throughout if you push down throughout your belly, that will push your hips a little bit more here. Inhale and exhale. The more you relax as you stretch, the better flexibility, the better range of motion you're gonna get because you're letting that muscle relax. We have these safeguards. Our muscles don't wanna be pulled. So we have to kind of let them know, we know what we're doing, this is safe, we're not gonna tear it, we're just stretching you. So we have to get through those safeguards. That's why every time you breathe, you can get a little deeper. So it very much helps. All right, let's walk back up. All right, bring the legs in the middle. Go ahead and shake them out. Great job. That was about 10 minutes of hamstring flexibility. Enjoy the rest of your day.